my name is Katie. I am with Junk to Jewels. I'm a handmade business strategist, along with a handmade shop owner over on Etsy. We also have our own standalone Etsy shop and business coaching. So there's a little bit of everything going on here. I'm simultaneously streaming from Instagram and Facebook. So hi, both of you. We're going to see how that works today. And I have a business tip that I want to share here and talk a little bit about what I can offer businesses and how to help you grow. So say hello as you're walking in. Yeah, good morning, Christine. Isn't that weird? I'm not usually on in the morning, but I have a hair appointment. So hence the tied up hair. I just slapped on some cute earrings and I said, let's go, girl. And then I'm going to go to Shay and she's going to, you know, cover the gray, make the blondes pop in again. And she can curl it better than me anyway, probably. So that's the plan for today. Okay, so here we go. In business, I do not believe in like this magic bullet that you're going to learn like one thing and it's going to completely radically like your business is going to skyrocket. I just do not believe that. My experience in business is that it's doing the next right step, then the next right step, then the next right step. When we're taking just building blocks, as we're learning, as we're growing, as we're ready to add something new to our business, it's just, you know, one more building block that keeps building us to the place that we want. That's been my experience. Of course, there are exceptions. There's like the magical unicorns that seem to start business and then, you know, they're skyrocketing. I have not been that. That has not been my experience, but I have over a long period of time implemented the right things and, like I said, continue to learn and take the next right step and get to a place where I'm doing my dream job, okay? So I get to make things, I get to hang out with you cool people, I get to help other people with their businesses and building their dream jobs and their handmade shops. And so it's just been a real blessing to me to be able to do that. Thank you, Marla. Good morning, Carol. Okay, so this tip, I actually wrote a whole blog post about it, but I'm like, I gotta get on here and tell you about it too. And a couple other things that we got going on, okay? It's a little chit chat. I've had a lot of coffee. I'm still drinking Monster too. Well caffeinated today. So I don't believe in the magic bullet, but here, if there was one for building an email list of your ideal shopper, it would be this one. This one has really helped. So if you're on Etsy, you probably have something like this. If not, you need to start an email list, okay? So tangent on this, but we don't own our Facebook pages or Etsy shops or things like that. We just don't own them, but we do own when somebody opts into our email list to receive emails from us. We do own that list. So we have the right to email and connect and talk to our customers, okay? So building my standalone email list has been something that has been important to me. If it's not on your to-do list as a business owner, I know you don't need one more thing, but getting in somebody's inbox is super powerful to increase your sales. And it's always, you know, that, what's the saying, like the grass is always greener where you water it, right? So it is so much easier. I'm sure there's some fancy statistic, ooh, slow down, statistic out there that says how much easier it is to retain and sell to the same customer multiple times than it is to earn a brand new customer or get somebody to make their first purchase with you. So those loyal, invested fans are the ones that are just awesome. We love those people, right? They already love us. They've become fans. They tell people about us, and that's awesome. And so many of you here, I would count in that tribe of just loyal customers. And I appreciate that so much as a business owner. And so what I'm saying is on email, you can then communicate with them regularly and build and foster that relationship. Instead of going out and trying to market on Facebook, which is so hard, reach is dead on Instagram, you know, what everybody is saying, but being able to just email them and let them know what's going on in your shop and keep them up to date, they're just so much more likely to purchase from you than going having to do those hard things and earning a brand new customer. So we're going to water our own grass. Is that? We're going to water that email list. So we've got to get an email list set up for sure. And there's some freebies or services that are free up to a certain number of email subscribers. So we use MailChimp. It's what I've actually I used to use something else. I can't even remember what it is, but MailChimp has been a long time for us, our email provider. They have some cool things like landing pages and some other things. It makes it pretty easy for me. Like, so I've linked to the blog post about this where you can grab the freebie that I'll talk about, and you just type in your email address, and so that's via MailChimp, like a little form they provide, and then it will just automatically send you the email that I've set up with the high resolution images that you need. So automations like that will really help your business, and like the less we can do manually, right? So you've got to set up the initial email service provider, be sending, you know, monthly, bi-weekly emails to your customers, and set up some automation. So here's the tip I have. I used to, for a long time, just put in the listing, the text describing the product in my Etsy listing. You know, go to www.blah, to grab a coupon or to join our email list and get a discount. And you know what? We're lazy. Shoppers are lazy. They don't read all that. Like, they're like, okay, yep, they look at the picture. How many times have you done this? Yes, yes. I like to shop for clothes on the internet, and sometimes I order the wrong size because I fail to read the sizing chart or actual measurements and things like that. So I've been guilty of it too. I think customers sometimes are like, this looks bigger than I thought. And you're like, well, the image is there, but there's also completely outlined is the measurements within the listing. Did you read it? The answer is probably no. So I was putting that text in there, and I was having nobody join my email list from Etsy. And I will tell you, those Etsy shoppers, the traffic that Etsy sends your way, they're there on Etsy trying to buy something. Like, they like shopping handmade, they like shopping one of a kinds, unique things. That's my ideal customer. So I want to get their email list and talk to them. Not only do I want to them to purchase from me, I'd be glad to send them a coupon for 10% off to establish our relationship. So hopefully they love the product and come back again and again, so I can water my own grass so it grows, right? The customer base of people who already have purchased from me. But nobody was reading it. So this realization came that, like, what if I put an image into the listing? So I have like 4 or 5 pictures of the product, you know, you want close-ups, details, whatever. And then I made a cute graphic that was sized for Etsy and put it in there as an image. And it said, like, easy peasy lemon squeezy, you know, save 10% by hitting the link below. And so then it would cause them to, you know, as they're scanning the pictures, go, oh, okay, that's really easy to read, like a line or 2 of text. And then they would go down and deliberately read the text around the discount, and they would sign up for my email list. So this has exploded my list of Etsy customers who are ideal customers, awesome customers for me. So that's the tip, okay, girls? Like, if you are running an Etsy shop, I have 2 cute graphics that I will email you in high res. They're on the website, but if you right-click and save, they're not the highest resolution. Like, the blog it would get too weighted down if I sent the high resolution image. So if you want one of those pictures, I'll actually send you both, and you can download them and add them to your shop, and then you can see how this works for you. So one is an ice cream, and it says, like, treat yourself to 10% off. So keeping it fun, light, whimsical. Like, if you're going to go into Canva and create your own, which you totally can, they have, like, pre-made, kind of easy to use things, and you can make your own one. And I just do 10% off for their first order. I mean, if you have something that's small and lightweight, maybe it's free shipping. People love free shipping. Whatever kind of discount you want to offer them in exchange for getting their email address would be an equal exchange. So let me know if you're watching. If you have an Etsy shop, do you already have an email list or not? Do you need to start the email list first? I don't know. Shannon says, can you still join the paid group? Yes, Shannon, yes. If you go to junktojewels.com, you'll see a thing on business coaching, and that is what I would recommend there. So we have a paid business coaching group, which is a monthly subscription. You can be in it as long as you like. There's also a quarterly subscription that saves you about $20. So if you're going to join for 3 months or more, it's $99 per quarter. So that is kind of a good way to go if you're in it. But not only do we share fun tips like this, there's in-depth, like, screen shares of things. Later tonight we're having a hot seat call, so we can video chat with each other, members of the group, and then I can pull up their Etsy shop and kind of critique it, or their Instagram or their Facebook page, and we can kind of go through step by step and really dig into their specific businesses. So I love that. I love brainstorming with them. I love talking to other sign makers, and sharing what I have learned. So this is just one little tidbit that has really been a game changer for my handmade shop. And I mean, the sales that I've reaped from that primo email list collected from Etsy has been awesome for me. So hopefully you can use that in your business too. And I sure appreciate y'all hanging out with me on Facebook and Instagram. Look, I got both. But anyway, so grab the freebie. The link's in the title of the video. Get your high-res images, get them added to your shop, get yourself an email list going, and you will not regret it. Well, have a fantastic Tuesday. Maybe I'll be back later to show you that the hair situation improves, okay? Bye, girls.